love and pain I recite, the pages I write. Don't believe in God, but I'm on a Gabriel's nights. Way of the knife, way I look at life, make it a heist. Never awkward to fall good at breaking the ice. Went through stages as a shorty in cages when they called me. Got hate for what it cost me, but grateful for what it taught me. Demons always present, but angels always warn me. I wake up and they haunt me before I take a sip of coffee. Fucking curse from the start. Words that I'm smart always turns to a plot. I try learning to stop. Can't remember nothing else that earned me some guap since I turned to the block. Shit, the dirt, all I got. First take was guaranteed. Worse if I had a C, but I ain't got shit but this work and some gasoline. I should have my words in the magazine. Man, listen, too bad my ambitions is serving to smack the fiends. You wonder why I focus on the negative, cause that's all I notice between the doses of the sedatives. Most of my friends on heroin and roses, there's no pedals in. I ride on the storm, but I stay a gangster and a gentleman. Weed peddling, not being park cars and rock stars, adding to our scars. Talking what's right while we do something wrong. Shut the fuck up and just move it along. I do it for my niggas with they fists in the air. Live on a prayer, make it to the war. Switching the spare, drinking a bed. Count the reasons why my piss isn't clear. Cause I only smoke medicinal with crystals in hair. Spliff in the air for my niggas with the train of thought to go and change their course. Something made them forced to go bang shit off. I find humor how the dice rolls. Fix the odds sooner for you find you at a funeral making life goals.
Honor the God is focused. Focus, the God is focused.
Too hard, I'm scaring them, cause I'm a wild barbarian.
Everybody living by their own rules.
Get rap money, plus I'm in the hood with dimes.
Cause I'm a wild barbarian. Cause I'm a wild.
Hey.
God, no competition.
I was tailored by the gods to relay all the truth. The same when I'm in the booth as when I say it in the yard. No one makes it out of pride, so I'm hating out my eyes. Can't escape like the fumes when you're painting a garage. Can't escape, need to make it right here. Shit'll with Homie City, it taught me not to fight fair, and I remember that. Anywhere you assemble at, I'm peaceful, but you could cease too before I end the track. Young and I'm risky. See a lot of money, but ain't none of it crispy. Small face hundreds, ones from the 60s. Shit'll still make my bitch pull them drugs out of titties. I'm in love with the city, only for a couple of dollars. Cause I found my direction and stomping and stepping on uppers and downers. Been getting stolen shit, mostly on robberies, mostly on pharmacies for synthetic opiates. While on disassociatives, view of the deceased. In the vanity, I appear to be Beauty and the Beast. My thoughts go to family and the jewels I gotta teach. Then I feel my animal be drooling from the heat. Never did a good job as a citizen. Better jaws, spitting balls behind bars I'm imprisoned in. Pop fizzling, 5 large in the Michelins. Hard dipping it from many call me the Michigan. Feeding this animal's part of my life, and that motherfucker's starving tonight. When the fuck is my time? Cause I can taste it in my mouth when I bite, but I don't know if it'll ever be mine. I put the bullshit aside. Feeding this animal's part of my life, and that motherfucker's starving tonight. When the fuck is my time? Cause I can taste it in my mouth when I bite, but I don't know if it'll ever be mine. Put the bullshit aside. American made, America made me. Paranoid and crazed, but relax when you pay me. While I pass along the days till they shackle and chain me. I'll be wavy from trafficking this African grade D. Fat in the prey while starving the beast, and watch it all come back in the day upon the release. Pick the blocks I'ma eat, been carving my piece. Yo, my name make these self-proclaimed monsters retreat. Need 2 guns or better to compare to my animal. In the 2 tons of pressure I could tear with my mandible. From the damage it appears I'm mechanical, but I'm more spiritual. Most of my questions there isn't an answer to, but I'll never fucking stop trying to answer it, or trying to find the food that they hide in contaminants. You can call me up to get high and examine it, or try and get in touch for a ride in the ambulance. Feeding this animal's part of my life, and that motherfucker's starving tonight. When the fuck is my time? Cause I can taste it in my mouth when I bite, but I don't know if it'll ever be mine. Let's put the bullshit aside. Feeding this animal's part of my life, and that motherfucker's starving tonight. When the fuck is my time? Cause I can taste it in my mouth when I bite, but I don't know if it'll ever be mine. Put the bullshit aside. Yearz. I inherit the truth, go back to the roots. roots. I've been where I don't belong, like American troops. It's after average pursuits, paying taxes in suits. I fully understand when someone speaking Arabic shoots. The more mud I track with these boots, I realize we add the water to they dirt. That's why traction is loose. Try and gain footing by relaxing the noose that they tangled on our mind to keep a grasp on the youth. It's fucked up, ain't it? World's way is shut up, pay it. Your gun up, spray it, cause my way is run up, take it. Leave you with his day at night, cut up naked in the trunk stuffed, dumped somewhere somewhat vacant. Was born with a taste for blood, die only wanting peace. Numbed out by taking drugs, sidetracked by dodging police. Me and her were making love, now she got me on some freaks. When that bitch left, for the pain that left marked the beast. Now if you catch me, it appear that I'm lefty, cause I'm throwing haymakers from the anger it left me. Blaming on my faults, I was tampered with heavy. Some of the shit I seen as a kid as a man wasn't ready. But who the fuck was? We don't make the other patch that cross ours. Keys to cross theirs like a running back been fucking up. Nigga, what you got? Give me some of that. Ship it out after I cut it up like a lumberjack. I'm too versatile, double that it worth my while. Probably trouble and can tell I love it from the serpent smile that resembles Manson's at his murder trial. That I get from the feeling of thinking that I'm fucked when my dirt's a pile. See everything at once, take that big picture. Break it down into pieces like a grip scissor. Outside the eyes of the big sister, we don't sniff your business out. We'll skip without a skip with you. Leave your future up to you, but my destiny's up to me to choose. So fucking please let it be. Treat you like my loot if you hold it up. I'll have you weighing less for me and all the fool before I fold it up. It's all been said before, save us all your metaphor. Purpose you're defeating it like secretness at heaven's door. I'm never sleeping if walking, I'm cheeking all the ready roll, cause I won't sweat them even while secreting out of every pore. Knowledge from most go deeper than they head can store, and that ain't deep at all. Dale Creeks and I'm a reservoir. Wrong game you're trying to dictate. Won't lie to a pig's face, no time is an inmate. The only thing you faggots can supply is a mixtape. Yeah, I get high off my own supply cause it's big weight, but I'm a soldier on enough fuel for my tears, cause my homies all together doing 200 years. Enough fuel for my tears, cause my homies all together doing 200 years. Enough fuel for my tears, cause my homies all together doing 200 years.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed.
Chanting for the death of these false prophets of all topics, trying to force profits out small pockets with old nonsense. Teachers with false concepts, preachers who walk godless, who's born honest, then deceived by their forefathers. No honor when you're praising yourself. Televised our fathers that's inflating their wealth. They could talk, make the poor wanna pay for their help. Like if there's a God, he charged for your fate when it's dealt. So just kneel at the service and reveal you a purpose. If you feel that you're worthless and believe it, you deserve it. No ceiling and unfurnished, no heater and no furnace. So I don't feel guilty till they deal me a verdict. Mrs. Meal when he served it had to steal me a turnip. When I read it I could burn it. They don't mean it how they word it. Gave the Caesar a deterrent. They're defeated when converted. Plus they easier to work with when they eager as a servant. King with no face, pin him in place. Before dinner say grace to a king with no face. Always beat the ace cause sinners ain't saved. Always stay paid cause sinners stay slaves. King with no face, clips that they waste for picking they race. King with no face, always stay praised cause you giving them faith, but always make graves cause sinners take space. King with no face, crown of all thorns. How many war-torn zones came from your horns? How many your pawns will throw stones before dawn? And how many poor-born soldiers have you wronged? Crossing swords drawn, die for repentance. How the weak gon' say no when they life is the sentence? Who the fuck will pick the dark over light in they exit? Just the way I see them pick apart these minds is pathetic. Picked where they drew the line, seen it for 1,000 years. Problem is the human mind can't balance out its doubts and fears. I would rather drown in tears, mostly cause we aren't prepared. Proud and scared scared. Say that it's your fate and just go mouth some prayers. No, I ain't a paganist, no, I ain't an atheist. I'm just smart enough to know that I don't know if they exist. Don't know how to label it, guess it's just the way it is. And if one of them's right, I hope you picked which one's his favorite. King with no face, pin him in place. Before dinner say grace to a king with no face. Always beat the ace cause sinners ain't saved. Always stay paid cause sinners stay slaves. King with no face, clips that they waste for picking they race. King with no face, always stay praised cause you giving them faith. But always make graves cause sinners take space. King with no face. A lot of reasons why I've been where I've been. Why I don't trust my best friends and wash my dinner with gin. Wouldn't drive through the streets, I wore my Timberlands in while inching it in with every inch addicted to sin. I never harmed nothing, didn't ask to be harmed. The magic wand that protect my skinny ass in my palm, I use magic. True tragic when I shoot fabric. Slow motion pillow fight scene if it goose padded. Keep the noises quiet, that's why I resort to violence. Plus I have to look at the world through two contorted eyelids. Been contorted ever since I could recall it. Alcoholic, know that I'm an addict from my wallet. There's nothing sadder in the world than wasted talent. Think I'm just a product of waste that needs to make a balance. Think I need be charged with a case. Feel I face a challenge and all these feelings together. The reason I'm making patterns, But what's sadder? Wasted talent. Or becoming one of them cause you have it. So fuck flashing and dancing and fuck fashion. Who the fuck turned this beautiful art into a pageant? But what's sadder? Wasted talent. Or the fact that God gives it to the addicts. So fuck writing and rhyming, just fuck trying. Cause they only wanna listen to niggas who's dumb lying. Leave it lit till it melt, cutting up the city with stealth. I lived and I learned, I fucked it up and fixed it myself. This shit should all burn, let's Sodom and Gomorrah repeat. It's like a million zombies with 1,000 morsels to eat. Try and keep it optimistic, and I feel non-existent. How I think of it statistic, how I vision it is mystic. Been addicted for a minute, no visits to the clinic. To the sound of a moaning, same rhythm, how I hit it. I've been living in a spinach, cause potential and credentials can't talk it out and level. Make survival more suspenseful, and I know this just a dream, but I need to have it. Devoted to cream to feed the weed in the eating habit. Whole scene of diesel addicts infected the youth. No proper pediatrics, look how they getting they loot. Can't achieve a balance. What's sadder? Wasted talent or selling out for a space in an attic. I stay true, whether in gold or stay blue. Fucking pay dues, waiting for them to pay too. But what's sadder? Wasted talent or the hate that's gonna come if you have it. I ain't wasting shit. Fuck out of here. Say God, evil genius. Stay a pioneer. I don't have my career and I don't fucking need it. Alone the realness can find the air. But this my time of year, I'm sharper in the dry air. I'll drive despair, I'd rather be a martyr than to die in fear. Or it's like Phantom or the opera on the highest stair. Torture type gets Xanax from the doctor, from the lies I shared. Cry them tears, you know success by definition. Success to stay blessed while you trek the expedition. Expect a demolition, I'm set for self-destruction till I place the needle right on his track and felt percussion. Homage to the ones who ignore the consequence, but the knowledge only come in the form of common sense. It's 16 big dreams, big dollars lit pristine. I wanna think free from these cowards with lit green. In life come in measurements, switch my impediments. I'm sentenced to the present like a bitch, go to bed with it. Getting deep, see monsters when I sleep. Know they really wanna eat, but I got promises to keep. Been hardly on my feet, I feel my job is incomplete. So tomorrow I'm a beast, steal my dollars from the street. I've been following this beat, put a leash on my soul. I wanna creep off the road, but know I reap what I sow. I confide in hard work, I can't find what God's worth. Seems every time I bless it just make me think my odds worse. If hell's there, I'll do a stretch for thinking with my cock first. My heart cursed when the cops search and my ox swung on my lost shirt. Obnoxious conscious profit from side pockets in your mom's purse. Stole some nonsense, cock it with cars parked outside your mom's work. Karma with some bomb perp, crystallized, flowing past you, smoking natural, both the capsules synthesized. Golden statue civilized, the blind that work to victimize the little guys of prison time and fines to make the system thrive. Money, I'ma keep hanging till the end of the road. Yeah, it might snap, but it won't be my throat. Why the fuck you want me failing? I'm just looking for a wave to sail in to float. I'ma keep hanging till the end of the rope. Yeah, it might snap, but it won't be my throat. Why the fuck you want me failing? I'm just looking for a wave to sail in to float. I live lifetimes, just happen that I'm 23. If you ain't fucking like mine, the average one it come from greed. I take what my stomach need, machine since they cut me free. No prison, got me back to thinking living is a luxury. More love when you're poor, steal from the rich. We need meals on the strip and more drugs in my drawer. Keep the cycle going while we run from the law. They tryna sponge off our tongues, but we stuck at the jaw. Honor in the seventh, dub camp, karma with my brethren, cups drank so the conscious gets some resting. To meditate connections with the monsters in the heavens who built our DNA, then only armed us with the questions. Cause the answers contained was fed in the brain. The angst and the pain, the rain that could cancel the game just flowed on. The only way a man can maintain, just handle the day. Tomorrow all the angles will change. I'ma keep hanging till the end of the road. Yeah, it might snap, but it won't be my throat. Why the fuck you want me failing? I'm just looking for a wave to sail in to float. I'ma keep hanging till the end of the rope. Yeah, it might snap, but it won't be my throat. Why the fuck you want me failing? I'm just looking for a wave to sail in to float.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe. Our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crying in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
G, O, D.
pedophile, some of them are just outlaws.
Illegal habits doubled off you cheesy bastards. I'ma leave your stomach covered in your own amino acids. Rapping nigga faggots, all I hear's a beating static. Think it was an easy racket, wait, these fuckers need no talent. Cause over here, poltergeist, hold the mic, spit the code of life, burns through you like focus light. I keep the coke and rice, shelf rack, dope and spice. Can't tell which is which, I fix my glitch most my life. Now I ain't fixing shit. Mob with the guilty, about to ride on the innocent. No saliva or fingerprints could break it down to twine, but without a side is indifference. So all I give a fuck about's multiplying my dividends. Seems the same curse for y'all. The purse is small, the purse suit is big, wanna murk them all. The hundreds for the cookers, 45th the onlookers, 4,086 them for some wop pushers.
Can't stop what's coming. They ain't all waiting on you. That's vanity.
Always wanna violate, now I'm talking trial dates. I'm looking at the sky, wondering why through some eyes they hate. Going over my mistakes, everyone that I create's from dire states. While you'll decide your fates from being lion snakes. The honesty wrapped inside a killer, put the heart in me. A lot I seen and kept inside, built me psychologically. Alongside the drugs and the women and the robberies. But don't confuse the wisdom with philosophy. Just keep calm, cause street smarts ain't written in the prophecy. It's written facing death and still thinking about it logically. I've been there a time or two, but I ain't trying to count that. Still got my inside of you, and I'm outside the mousetrap. Silent cause of house cats, purposely an outcast. I know they got contracts, so I'll keep a hard grasp on this 4-4 behind the trash. Near the large rats, waiting for the martial law the second that the stocks crash.
Well, all the time you spend trying to get back what's been took from you, more is going out the door. After a while, you just have to try to get a tourniquet on it.
Throw back a bottle, been living for the day, and if I ever had tomorrow, I've been giving it away. My destiny's a magazine, prison or grave, and you know I never had a dream restricted to a cage. I tried living right, couldn't find guidelines. Been dead if I didn't fight, I should've died 9 times. Life's like the stairs on a high rise, the sidewind looks like the next flight's blind while you're trying to climb. Don't need the next step, I just need the next day. Analyze the best threat to handle mine with set plays. Never had my legs swept, dancing on a wet stage. So I stay high and dry, just trying to keep the rent paid. Worry about what I'm gonna eat, like a mob boss. But my food, the type you gotta eat with some hot sauce. Shit hard to digest like teeth when they knocked off. And I'll be waiting till I'm 6 deep with my arms crossed. Old scars, pure dope bars, you spit inositol, a body all. Ask for the coke hard when Poppy call. Southside, about time my hood shine, I'm armor raw. Your shine is not at all. White boy, monsters ball, 100 shades of gray. Get dusted, fade away, sober mental states dismay. Smoke a chunky 8 today, I got a view like Gandhi, but choose to harm me. Shoot you calmly, stuffy in the chute for laundry. Bend you past the limits of the human body, then get right back to my business. Got your 2 for 90, super grimy. My man's deuce behind me. My 5th in front, we both shoot the body. Years ago was in it for the trees and the bitches. Now I'm only in it for the peace and the riches. But I'm still in the kitchen with your niece in my slippers. Stay fucking tripping till the police feed they suspicion.
God would sort of come into my life somehow. And he didn't. And I don't blame him.
Amusement for Gods. I'm so high, dead to my environment. I'm silent, thinking science, my own mind. I admire it. I'm quiet, wired, and tired, alive and show no sign of it. It's vital to get my vitals back to fighting to try to live. Been higher than these alien blueprints. Ruthless tombs of views that give gods their amusement. Evolution's improvements, the humans not useless, they boosted or useless. The mind of food or fuel to consuming, not a final what's come. You're moving and shooting, I'm muting, like the porn for recruitment to choose revolution from the newest solution that came from the news is illusion. Used for confusing truth to humans while we rule with pollution. The sewage it oozing from Congress and it moves to the newsman. Give the youth the illusion, the future's fruitful from schooling. What we produce is reducing, juicing prices, consuming is boosting. We losing, shooting up deuces before the nukes is in movement. Test the formula, share regrets with coroners. I share them with myself all by intense euphoria. The moral of the stories to try and get more normal. Look lost without a wave like the sign they got for Nautica. Radio waves deep inside of my brain keep on getting what they want, so they always remain asleep. Even though I'm wide awake, don't count our rain sheep. On gallows till the towel breaks, hang 'em up 8 feet. I get found in these lonely opium den sounds. My head pounds, devil rope-a-dope me for 10 rounds. My third eye's rock, but open like cyclops from high drops. Noose kept loose like tie knots. And I can make it tighter, make it looser with the spike of light and Buddha. How I fight off the intruder, won't be righteous like you used to. If a crisis in the future takes my rights as a consumer, you'll be guided by computers. Sad the icon, your maneuver's worth is higher than its user. Massive violence is the tool to turn a tyrant to a ruler. The size of my medulla, suck up science like a Hoover. In my mind and how I use is like the eyes is to Medusa. And I don't have to force it, it's easy. Left hollow points in blood look like sauce over ziti. I never mind the force that be your guide. The truth and light inside the all deceiving eye. I refuse to be a story that's told. All I have is pleasure on this long, lonely road. Cause I refuse to be a story that's told. All I have is pleasure on this long, lonely road. Cause I stay intact but never stay on track. Always act, work hard but never break my back. Cause I stay intact but never stay on track. Always act, work hard but never break my back. Sitting bars far from stars and the gods. With my noggin on Mars full of tar with the charm. Meant to bully on, match the scars on my arm. I'm a liaison to those who's conned at my job. That's most of them. Toast to them and hustle always. Try to short me in dusty hallways. It's cutting all yay. Smoke blunts in broad day. Throw Molly back and snork K. Get high and call some pussy. I want hardly after foreplay. I can thank the Southside and Grand for my murder style. Watch the devil work a trial. Cold eyes, perfect smile, the epitome. All I ask, cash on delivery, and won't accept half like the black part of Sicily. Keep tabs on the history, the formula right, formed by the might of sources alike that orbit at night. I don't believe in God, but I believe in gods that watch us from the stars when they hawks are in flight. Also believe that gods make the auction in price. They drive European cars, made a fortune off Christ. I fought on my life, but I'm still using caution despite. I'm more than willing to have you an unfortunate night. Someone calm the predator, far beyond the regular. Tell my God and receptors I'll start the bomb. Molecular, Oxycontin peddler, wanting my product steadier, so I stay armed and ready for cops if they guard the register. I refuse to be a story that's told. All I have is pleasure on this long, lonely road. Cause I refuse to be a story that's told. All I have is pleasure on this long, lonely road. Cause I stay intact but never stay on track. Always act, work hard but never break my back. Cause I stay intact but never stay on track. Always act, work hard but never break my back. Where were you last night? cause I was missing you. Even though I pictured you inside my own cinema, cause there, you're the biggest star. My camera's always fixed on you. Your smile gives me freedom, but your cry makes me a prisoner. And I remember everything you ever said to me. Oh, we promised death and that I'll get you back eventually. Something like it's destiny. But the way you lock in my arms with no space between, I would call it chemistry. Just know that I would build for you, lie for you, steal for you, cry for you, kill for you, die for you. But I'm just hoping at the end of the day that I can come back stronger since you sent me away. And my body's made of metal, but my heart's made of glass. So I still look good when your scars make me collapse. But this car's gonna crash, no matter what. So let's ride together past the last mark on the dash. Come on. Nothing ever felt like you feel. I think that you're scared cause you know that it's real. I know you feel deep in your heart that it don't beat the same when we've been apart. Now does it? I'm here wondering what you think, and I know you thinking of me and you're wondering who I'm with. But they convinced you you're better than me, so till you're convinced different, we never can be. Where were you last night? I felt a ghost touch me, even though I ain't been eating right, just my soul hungry. Thinking you don't love me, eyes swollen, nose runny. Even though you do, when you ain't there, I'm my most ugly. Today I picked up a shirt with your scent on it. To me it was the end of it. Picked up the phone all hesitant. You left it where you left it. Already left 100 messages. Trying to find a way to say it with more emphasis. That I love you, I free you, I lust to complete you. When I touch you, I breathe you. With trust we are equal. And never mind everyone else, we need to find a way to better ourselves. True measure of wealth, time's on our side, but the wind's at our front. But I guarantee that we grow wings if we jump, and this all I want, no matter what. So let's take our baggage, throw all that shit in the trunk, and come on. Nothing ever felt like you feel. I think that you're scared cause you know that it's real. I know you feel deep in your heart that it don't beat the same when we've been apart. Now does it? And I'm wondering what you think, and I know you're thinking of me and you're wondering who I'm with. But they convinced you you're better than me, so till you're convinced different, we never can be.
I know everything hasn't been quite right with me, but I can assure you now, very confidently, that it's going to be all right again.
Nothing left but the truth at the end of it. She usually desolate, lets its use in your benefit. The only thing definite's I make use out of precedence. They know me a roadie, I usually boost from Connecticut. Filmed on a black screen, flex of the vaccine to just my own disease. Side effects of the bad dreams, snug tight, we could provide you death in these black jeans. Premeditated story with my ex I was last seen. Ain't all lost, but health in a G after court course. Seen life in all sorts, make with shitty a short course. So hit it raw dog, had to rip off those short shorts. Should've let it squash, but a man was a poor sport. Get back to what's imperative. Packages of heroin, the package in the Jetta hits ain't bagged that all the bread is in. That could be your head if it ain't accurately measuring. Lost him while he young, it had some passion to the reverend. Keep it in the data bank, move up every day a rank. Sorry little shorty, but the move up gotta stay a skank. I didn't make it, I'm just living it. Made me inconsiderate, bitches tricking while niggas acting chivalrous. Tell me if that make any sense. The eight's fresh and they dense. I know the form will make it less in expense. Stronger and smarter when I slept on the bench. Quarters met and they left, been trying hard harder not to sweat in the trench. I rep 7 and 11 to death. My brothers never neglect. No niggas' names when we collecting all debt. Hand to hands broad day, the landlord paid every cent. Fresh off the bench, playing more plays they'll never suspect. My eyes closed, third eye learns that the time froze. Take a bird's eye, turn into my zone. The knowledge, wanna learn mine, turn off your iPhone. Cause Babylon ain't recording shit out of my home. Secrets are scarce, experience my police in advance. You can play a nigga music but can't teach him to dance. It's the 45 caliber, style based on algebra. Smiley face character, like to now I'm tagging them. Bred in the computer age, you only ready to engage. Always screaming out for beef, always met a few delays. Mom gon' get a lot of reads, cause the shit was cool to say. Make my mouth water like the juice when I chew filet. Happy when it's peaceful, that shit only happen when I'm gathered with some people that ain't masking how they feel. Genius only happen when it's clashing with the evil, and that means making balance, but a balance isn't equal. If you see the chariot, mean inside the chalice lit. Drive the chariot while I'm whipping wet on Mavericks. For the end, need to see the end of the establishment. Need motherfuckers help but try and carry it. False idol.
No sun will shine in my day today. No sun will shine. No sun. No sun. No sun. No sun will shine. Darkness has covered my light. Darkness has covered my light. Darkness has covered my light. Sweet must be some way. No. No.
Need to end it on a positive. For evil genius to say God, do what it do. End it on a lullaby, hear mine numb and high. Make sure it's tears of joy next time my mother cry. Hear her like there's my boy, grubbing on his humble pie. No more like there's my boy, battling a 1 to 5. Make sure your fears avoid, dead them if they come alive. Be damned if I run or hide, throw it in the trunk and drive. On the road to riches, I form my own resistance. Defense against the man, your hand in 666. All I learned here not to turn a bitch to missus. Cause every bitch showing tits and pictures, it's all good. I love them but ain't wifing none of them up. I'm high joking like how dumb are these sluts. My mind open, have to find bliss. Having paradigm shifts, think the past that I miss. Count like half of what I drink. Till next time, drop in the truth and the pleasure. Find me in the booth with the letter. It's all love.